Right, good morning and welcome to Wollongara. This is actually on the border of New South Wales and Queensland. The actual border is only about 200 metres over that way, and this is like the first town inside Queensland. So yesterday we went through like Glen Innes and then Tenterfield and then ended up here. We didn't film anything yesterday, thought I'd have a break, and yeah, this is where we ended up. All out the back here is like GIRAWEEN National Park, I think it is, and there's all like these rocks with like bald heads, and it might be hard to see from here, but they've all got like big bald granite tops on them, so it's all pretty unique. And I think we're gonna go check some rocks out today and probably go to Stanthorpe, and then we'll see how we're going for time, and we might end up at Warwick or Toowoomba, and then we're not far from Brisbane and Bundaberg and kind of where we're heading. So yeah, we'll see you at some rocks probably. Right, so we've driven about 20 minutes north of the border there, and this is GIRAWEEN National Park, and we're going to go see the Granite Arch, and then
there's heaps of walks here to do.
Maybe the pyramid.
It's full on, hey?
Yeah, oh, there's tons of people around, and yeah, well, there's heaps of cool looking walks too.
Yeah,
so,
you can spend a couple of days doing them all.
Yeah, they have a camping area over there too, but someone that's with us isn't allowed to camp in the national park.
Some little furry
We had to leave
person,
them.
yeah.
So we've got to park out the front and like walk in. So yeah, anyway, we'll go see the Granite Arch. Yeah, so all this rock here is all granite. It's all from like a big volcano.
In the granite belt now, I mean.
Yeah, and this all stretches from like way back down the New England Highway all the way up in the Queensland. So we're coming up on the creek here. Yeah, wow. It's kind of like that place we went to. Oh, there's a lizard. Up on Atherton Tablelands, it had all the big granite boulders.
Oh God, where we did that horrible walk.
Yeah, that was really cool, but yeah, it was the bushwalk wasn't much fun. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's all pretty nice. This would be really cool in the middle of summer, eh? There'd be heaps of people here swimming.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and you can see there's all like the cool granite boulders up there and stuff. So that's kind of where we're going, to find some cool boulders. And there's a big mountain over there. It's just like a big bald mountain. So we might even end up there somewhere yet. We're just waiting to see how full on the walk is. So yeah, let's go find these arches. Yeah, wow. There's like big boulders all stacked on top of each other here. That one there's pretty cool, eh? It looks like it could go like any moment.
Yeah, that's scary, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's pretty cool in here, eh?
I guess the rangers didn't come check that there was nothing that was about to go. Hey.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well,
They'd have to for like keeping the track open, wouldn't they?
yeah, I guess ones that are at risk, they might. You'd know because they'd have their markers. We've seen them in other places. They put like a marker on one rock and the other rock so they can measure if it moves. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Big fat tree here. And then, well, so this is a bit of an arch. This isn't the one we're going to though. But yeah, wow. That's cool as. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, he kind of has a dugong face, this one. He's got an eye and a mouth and like his dugong nose. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not very far and we'll be at this granite arch The actual one, not that one. That's still pretty cool. Oops, squeeze through this gap. Right, so we made it, and it's heaps bigger than it looked in the pictures, eh? Like, I don't know, maybe you have to go stand over there. Get some scale going. Yeah. Wow, it's a pretty cool big rock. Yeah, wow. I was thinking like in the photos like you might have to duck under there, but like no, it's huge. Wow. It's pretty cool. Yeah, wow. Yeah. Oh, it's so cool, eh? Like sandstone formations are pretty cool, eh? But granite's like just as good, I reckon.
It's different, yeah.
So now we're gonna go back that way and then see about going to the pyramid. I don't know if we'll climb it because it's pretty big, but we'll go and have a look at the base and see what we think anyway. So yeah, that's Granite Arch anyway. It's a mad spot. Yeah, wow. So that's the pyramid over there, and every now and then you could see people walking up there, eh? I don't know if there are people up there now. Oh yeah, they are. You can see them moving. So yeah, it looks a fair way up though. So we'll see how we go. It looks really cool. It's like maybe the biggest granite rock I've ever seen.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, wow. Right, so we're going up all these stairs now. And we're starting to think that we probably should have bought some water. So I don't know if we'll make it to the top. Well, we probably won't. Because, yeah, it's going to be a bit much. But we'll try and just get to the base, which will be a pretty epic mission in itself, the way we're going. Whew. Yeah, wow, look at this one. That's pretty balanced on that, eh? Wow. It's cool as. Whew. Oh, and you can see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but out in the distance there's like more cool bald mountains. Yeah. Wow, it's a pretty cool national park, eh?
Yeah. Go.
Oh, I can pick it up. Carry it up the top.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool. I'd hate for it to move while I was there though.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, is it going to move one day? Like, I don't understand how these rocks...
Yeah, well, one day it will. It'll erode away enough that it'll roll off of there, but...
Gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy,
It's pretty trippy to look at though.
Little bit more, I think, and then we'll be at the bit they call the wall. And
The ledge you said, eh?
or the ledge, was it? Something like that. And then we'll probably give up there and turn around. Right. So we made it to the edge of the bald part. And doesn't look all that far up there, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, the view from up here is really cool, eh? Yeah, no, this way. Yeah.
Wow, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's a really nice place. And the tracks are pretty good. They're like really well maintained, and other than the stairs, they're not that bad. So, and there's heaps of tracks around and heaps of cool creeks and things to see in here, and so yeah, you could spend a week here easy, I reckon, eh?
Yeah, there's a lot to do.
Doing all the tracks. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, we'll get up to the next little bit and see how we go. Oh yeah, wow. Every like couple of meters you get higher, it gets better now. Oh man. Alright, so we're just about to start climbing this bit, and I thought there was a snake coming across the rock here. But look, it's a caterpillar train. Choo choo. Look how far it goes. And then they just keep coming. Wow. Where are they coming from? Well, here's the end of it here. They're just coming over this tree, over this little thing now. Wow. Oh, that's really cool, eh?
Wow.
Yeah, that's mad. I wonder what type of caterpillar they are, eh? They'll turn into like moths or butterflies eventually, I guess. Yeah, well. Oh, this is so cool. Now for the steep part, we're going to follow them white dots up there where them people are going, sort of. So we'll see how we go. Oh, it's
just so steep.
getting pretty steep now. That's like holding my phone level against it. And it gets a little bit steeper up there even. Wow, but the view,
This is freaking me out.
the view out over this way especially now.
Yeah.
Alright, so we found Sarah's limit. So she's going to wait here. And I'm going to go
Scramble up this in a dress.
up there. Yeah, should have wore some jeans or pants today, yeah. So, well, we'll see Sarah when we get to the top from up there. Yeah, well, we're almost there now. The way this rock sticks to the side of it. Oh, wow. Oh, man. It's been a really cool climb. Oh, that's a steep bit. Alright, that's called the second pyramid, that bit. And you have to get back down and back up to get to it, I think. We're losing the white dots. Where are they? Over here. Alright, I'll see you at the top now. Just about there. Alright, so this is the very top. Yeah, well, whew. Oh man, that's been a good climb. So apparently this one over here, that's like the biggest of the bald mountains here. And that's called like the other pyramid or something. So yeah, conquered the pyramid. Now we'll go over here and see if we can see Sarah to yell at her. Wow. Oh, it's been a good climb. There, I found her. Sarah! Hey, I made it! Should I just go down this way? Look, I reckon I could just go down there. I reckon I can go that way. Probably shouldn't, just in case I can't. But I reckon I could. There is that bit of a steep ledge at the bottom down there. But yeah, wow, the view. It's been so good. So we'll get back down to our areas and we'll get to the bottom. And then we better keep going to Stanthorpe. Alright, so I decided on going down the quick way. This isn't a marked track at all, and I don't know if it's going to pay off or if I'm going to have to climb back up. But yeah, we'll find out in a minute. Alright, so I'm pretty close to where them people are now. I just got to kind of like shimmy down around that way. Around there, I reckon. And then should be right. Sarah's just over here somewhere now. Then I'll have to climb back up to help her down. So yeah, I might have to do some bum shimmying down here, because I really don't want to slip down that. Right, so I'm almost there, and that's I don't know if you can really get an idea of what I just climbed down, but yeah, that's sort of holding me phone level. It's so grippy though, like this is so like steep, as you can see the angle of my feet, and there's not much chance of like slipping, so I can just walk straight across it here. That bit's steeper than over here. Back this way a bit. Once I get over to this rock, I'm safe. Right, so I found Sarah, and now we'll start getting down the rest of the way and go to Stanthorpe, see what's at Stanthorpe. We got to go to the IGA or something there, get some lemonade at least, and I don't know what else we'll see. Oh, there's a pyramid, so we've been to this pyramid. Next we'll go to this other pyramid. So anyway, we'll see you when we get to the bottom. Right, so we made it to the bottom of the really sketchy part. Yeah, it's been really cool that way. Now we're just soaking up the cold breeze.
It's so nice.
Yeah. Well, I passed these people when I was going up and they were starting to come down. And now I've beat them, they'll be like, how did he get down there so quick? It's like, because I took the shortcut.
And took the sketchy shortcut.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the look on their face when they see me. Right, so we made it back to the flat. I'm still kind of surprised we made it all the way to the top. It was pretty cool. Yeah. It was a bit of a mission, but yeah, I'm glad to be back down on the flat.
The stairs. Quite up the top. I was so close, wasn't I? It's just because I couldn't scramble over that one bit in my dress.
Yeah. So
but,
you did pretty good. You made it most of the way.
Yeah, and the view is still epic once you get up to the rock. Hey,
yeah.
Like
Yep, it was mad view.
Yeah, like it's worth doing however far you get, really. It's, once you get up to the...
Yeah, even if you only make it to the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
It's still pretty good.
Yeah.
So if you come through here, it's only like 10 minutes off the highway too. So it's worth stopping for lunch and have a look, and you can go for a swim in the creek if it's hot enough even, eh? So we'll got to go back out down the road till we find the wombat, and we'll see you there. Right, so we're almost at the end of the track, and this little fella's like right here. He's some type of little wallaby. Hey, you seem half friendly, little wallaby. Hey? Yeah, I reckon he'd let me pat him. Oh, what's he eating? Some yellow stuff. They got like an almost blue coat, eh? Yeah, he's pretty cool. Oh, I'll let you eat your yellow stuff. Right, so another 10 minutes down the road. We're only like in the hills over there somewhere just before. We're at Ballandine, I think they call it. And here is home of the Ballandine Pyramid. And you're not allowed to go in there, but it's a fair pyramid, eh? Like, I don't know how they would have built it. They must have had a crane, because you couldn't get... Like, I don't know. It's a bit of a mystery, I guess. Maybe the Egyptians were here, or maybe the farmer just did it when he dug all the rocks out of his paddock. But either way, it's really cool, eh? Wow. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah. It's a really nice spot out here too, eh? Everywhere we've been up the New England's been really nice, but here especially with all the big granite hills and stuff, and yeah, it's a mad spot. So then we'll go back down to Ballandine into the town and find somewhere to have lunch, and then go to Stanthorpe. I don't know if we'll see much or stop much at Stanthorpe or what, but we'll find out when we get down there. Alright, so this is Ballandine, and yeah, they got a little post office on the other side of that Triceratops, and we're at the train station. Train station's just on the other side of the Wombat here, and this is the same railway line that ran through the town where we stayed at. What was it called? Wollongara or something? And it's a pretty trippy railway station there, because that's where like the New South Wales Queensland border is. But Queensland and New South Wales, they couldn't agree on what size railway track to use. So that's where the two railway lines meet, and then you had to get off and change trains and get on the Queensland train to keep going into Queensland. So yeah, this is like the Queensland spec railway line, and this is the back of the railway station here. And yeah, we're gonna have lunch and then keep going to Stanthorpe. The big dinosaur, and it says our fruitis forus. Fruitiferous? Fruitus forus. Anyway, and that's the train station. And yeah, we'll see you down the road that way somewhere. Right, so we're at Audi at Stanthorpe, and then we're going to go to some little town a bit north of here. Alright, so this is called GIRAWEEN, and it's on the abandoned railway track. We've been following this railway track for like 3 days now. So this is where you free camp. There's more people over there, but we couldn't get a decent spot there, so we're here. And if you follow this around here more, there's a cool old railway tunnel that's like cooler than that one over there. That's just like modern concrete one over the highway, but it's like an old school one through the mountain somewhere. So we'll probably go have a look at that in the morning, and then go to Warwick, and I don't know where else from there, so we'll find out tomorrow though. So bye. Bye.